Trying to be a rapper and a videographer at the same time, it comes with its own challenges. You think I could have said that better? For my latest music video, I basically had to wear both hats. I had to think like an artist while thinking like a filmmaker. Somewhere between performing, directing, setting up shots, fixing problems, and trying to capture this vision I had in my head, I realized that it wasn't just about making a music video. This was about figuring out what it really means to build something when you have to do almost everything yourself. So this is the story behind my latest video. What went wrong, what I learned, and what it took to bring my vision to life. I wrote an entire, this is like the first time I did this. Like, I've wrote scripts before. Yeah, I'm a rapper who writes scripts. I don't even write rhymes and I write scripts. That's crazy. But when I wrote this script, I wrote each scene. Then I went even further, and every line of the song has its own shot. That's how real it got. Like, and I created my own storyboard, my own outline of how I was going to execute this video. I wanted it to be more than a video. I wanted it to be like a short film, a movie. I wanted it to be something different. I just didn't want it to be your average music video. You know, I figured if I can make something that was worth watching, that it will also be worth listening to. So, like I said, yeah, I wrote a storyboard out, shot for shot for shot for shot, angle for angle for angle for angle, different equipment pieces that I was using, whether it was a drone shot, whether it was a car shot, whether it was a long shot, close up, over the shoulder, whatever. Everything had its own place in this video. So when you watch it, that light just died. I feel like people who are into film or videography, they would notice this type of stuff. People watching just watching it to watch it, like the average consumer who just watch videos, they probably just see another music video. But I'm one of them type of people, like when I watch a movie, like I would see like a crazy shot and I would be like, how did they do that? You see what I'm saying? So I've always been into that. And I've always been into like shot selection and stuff like that, like whether it's above or below or from far, the way it's moving, if it's stabilized or if it's handheld. Like, I've always been into that. So it's like I'm real particular. So the gas station scene, it was just supposed to set the tone of the video. It was supposed to give like almost an ominous feeling, like an eerie feeling. Like the song comes on very ominous. You know, I got a sample singing in there, and it's like I pull into the gas station. It's dark. It's 1 in the morning. I get out the car. We got some slow mos in there. Like, I believe I had an extreme long shot where it felt like somebody might have been peeking at me from behind the wall. I got an over the shoulder shot. I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm getting my gas. And it was just supposed to set the tone of the video while you listen to the music, so you can, you know, get a feel that almost a suspenseful feel, so you could know that, okay, something was going to happen. So I'm thinking of a way to create a story. So I'm thinking like, all right, maybe my cousin could be in the video and I pick him up and we go do this, we go do that. We probably fumbled around with a bunch of different ideas until we decided that we were going to link up and we were going to, you know, make some drop-offs or whatever, and basically make it seem like we was up to no good, doing something we wasn't supposed to do. And you'll see where it goes later on, you know. So we wanted to get a good dolly shot of me walking in the house to pick him up. So I walked through the door and the dolly would slide and you would see me get in the house and I would shake his hands. We had to do like so many shots. That dolly shot, we laughed so many different times. What's up, guys? Man, that smoke wasn't enough for me. I'm sitting here, I'm laughing. I didn't know which one was the real joint. That's because you can't see it. After that, we get in the car, and I think we were supposed to go meet up with my other cousin.
All right, there we go. Weeze, you're back to the camera. You're back to the camera. Bang. Catching it.
I believe directly after that scene, you know, we're trying to figure out where to take the story. All right, it starts with me in the gas station looking suspicious. The song is called You With Me or What, so it's testing loyalty. My cousin calls me. He needs a ride. He goes and drops off something. Now, where do we take this story to match the song and create a good visual? So we decided to add this interrogation room scene. But on the day of the shoot, don't you know that we rented it for 2 hours, the interrogation room, and nobody showed up? Everybody had something that they had to do. So now we on the clock and this is our only chance to get this scene. It's just me and my other cousin, Zay, aka Swaggiato. He's also a rapper. So he's there just to support, and he like, yeah, where is your guy at? I'm like, man, he at the hospital. He can't come right now. So now we got to think fast. We calling people, yo, is you still coming? You still coming? Nobody's coming. So the lady who was actually renting the spot, she convinced my cousin to put on the cop uniform and play the cop. Every time he walked in and delivered his line, I would just start cracking up because I was not used to seeing him like that and trying to be serious, trying to be a police officer. So I'm cracking up every time. We laughing. It took like, you know, probably a dozen takes before we finally got one shot. Then we, you know, switching around the camera angles and stuff like that. And so we could throw it together later and make it look like a complete scene. Hopefully I shed some light on how it is to be a rapper and a videographer, and maybe this will motivate others who were thinking about doing more than one thing. One of the cameras just went off. So I guess that's the end of it.